Marlon Brando had one of the most brilliant quotes that he said to you, and his quote was, "One day you'll mature and quit acting.
Yeah.
Myself, I haven't."
Hard to discern. He was inscrutable. I mean, Jack Nicholson, I was at his house and he goes, "Hey, you want to meet Marlon?" He called him Marlon. I didn't like it at the time, but I came to realize that Jack loved Marlon. But he called him Marlon because he was a little loony. And they lived this, like you'd go out Jack's door and you walk 4 steps this way and he would go, "I live 7 steps." The greatest actor that ever fucking lived. All right. 7 fucking steps up from New Jersey. That's what he told me. 7 fucking steps. I was fucking 12 years old when he was on the water. And the Missouri Breaks, when he came up with the dress on, Jack said he didn't know. He didn't tell anybody. He didn't tell the director. He just walked up with the dress and shotgun. And Jack said, he went, "This motherfucker is the best there ever is." And that's when he suggested that Marlon build a house next to his house, because Jack already had that house up there. Jack's been in the same house since he did 5 Easy Pieces. It's the same house. There's like $55 million art probably in it, but it's just a very, very, very modest house. Marlon's house was modest too. And Warren, it's a superstar line. It was Marlon, Jack, Warren, and then their child Harry Dean. And Jack took care of Harry Dean. He had a lot of problems. But it was a great, back in the early 90s, I mean, it was hard to come back to New York once I kind of cracked into that scene. I mean, and I met Marlon Brando, and he took me to this room where he had all these rooms under surveillance. There was nobody in them. And he would like hit a light and he'd go, let's see who's in the living room. Nothing going on there. And turn on, and I didn't know if he was playing. And I was looking at him, and Jack said, "I've done this one before. I'm gonna pass." And he said, "No, you stay." And I sat in this surveillance room in his house, and there was nothing. I said, "There's not much going on out here, is there?" He goes, "Well, it's really hard to get up here, with the gate and the guards and the guns." But you never know. Prepare for the unknown. And then he had this dog, and he would take this. He had this ability to take like a strobe, like a beam of light, and he would go whoosh, across the floor, and the dog would go whoosh, and he'd smash into the wall. And he would go. And they say these dogs are so goddamn smart. The dog keeps running the wall. The dog was an idiot. And now he's got brain damage. I thought it was kind of mean. And then he had this housekeeper who was he was inscrutable. He just turned me on and said, "You hungry? You hungry?" It was like 4 in the morning or something. I've been doing all these drugs. I went, "No, not really." He went, "Well, I am very hungry." And we went to this big, huge table with all this gigantic things of food, and he made this huge plate of food, and he said he didn't want it, and he said, "Call that McDonald's over there on the valley." And the guy would throw the Big Macs over the fence. It was so sad. He'd throw like 9 Big Macs over the fence. It's true. 9 Big Macs, and eat them all. And he had chained his refrigerator in his garage where the ice cream was. And I said, "Why do you?" And then he went out there and opened it. I said, "Why do you chain it if you lie? If there's moderation?" And he said, "It makes me feel good." and he liked me. I hung in there with him. I just couldn't get over it. I called my mom like 5 or 6 times. I said, "I'm with Marlon Brando." She said, "What's he doing?" And I went, "I'll tell you later."